One Punch Man Season 3 finally has a trailer and you should be excited. Jujutsukaisen Season 2 Episode 17 will undergo major corrections for its Blu-ray release. The opening and ending songs for Kaiju No. 8 will be performed by prominent Western artists and fans are mad? And Crunchyroll Anime Awards are exactly what you'd expect them to be. Welcome back to another episode of This Week in Anime. Make sure to subscribe.
Yeah. That show's bright.
Frieren popped off again, despite being 25 episodes deep. The highlight was Koki Fujimoto's sequence, and this scene had it all. Top-tier scene composition conveying a sense of depth, amazing background animation, and phenomenal effects, some of which was Keiichiro Watanabe-like. It was an extremely strong sequence. The compositing was very heavy-handed. The red scenes looked red. The tints were extremely strong, and I think it works because it's a fight between the two strongest entities in the show. It should feel overwhelming. Fantastic fight all around. Solo Leveling came through with an incredibly cinematic episode. It was directed and storyboarded by Hiromu Oshimo. He directed and storyboarded the ending for this show as well. This episode had no action, which allowed the direction to shine. Clever framing and pans were present throughout. These made the static scenes interesting. The team also handled the audio aspect really well. The episode had several scenes which relied on diegetic sound instead of background music. This genuinely took me by surprise. I was really impressed. A new One Punch Man Season 3 trailer dropped, and as I had correctly predicted, the show will be produced by JC Staff, the same studio as Season 2. Now, I have talked about Season 2 before. Yes, it was nowhere near as good as the first season in terms of quality, but very few things are. It looked good. The new trailer is most likely pre-animated, meaning these scenes are created purely for the trailer and won't make it into the actual show. This seems to imply that the project has just entered production and no real material is available. A part of me hoped that at least a fraction of those 18+ months were spent animating, but that might not be the case. Again, none of this information is confirmed, it's all speculation. The entire trailer was animated by Kenichiro Aoki, an animator who essentially carried the second season. He worked like a madman on Season 2, animating high-quality sequences for every single episode. While I am extremely excited to see what he cooks up for Season 3, I don't want it to end up being a one-man show. I sincerely hope they can gather more action animators. Action is the heart and soul of One Punch Man, and I'm sure the team knows that. The fights need to look good. One Punch Man Season 3 is the most important title JC Staff has worked on since the previous season of this very show. They know they can't mess this up. Hopefully. Also, the third season will probably use a fair bit of CGI, and that's a good thing. The CGI models used by the team back in Season 2 were incredible. The CGI was produced by the studio's in-house team and Studio Moe. I hope that team returns. Another interesting aspect is the staff announcement, or lack thereof. They didn't announce who the director was, despite the fact that they announced who the character designers were. I wonder why. Anyway, I have high expectations. I think it's well within my rights to expect a good-looking action show, hoping for the best. Jujutsukaisen Season 2 Episode 17 might undergo some serious corrections and fixes for its Blu-ray release. The episode was notoriously unfinished, and it seems like the marketing team is hyping the Blu-ray up. Usually, people expect too much from Blu-rays. Remember back when fans thought the AOT team would replace the 3D Titans with 2D for the Blu-ray? Anyway, according to the show's official Twitter, the episode will feature, quote, additional cuts and video corrections. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm excited. It's rare to see a team redo stuff for Blu-ray releases. Usually, a small team stays back and works on those, making minor corrections along the way. I'm glad they're going that extra mile. Will they fix every single issue? Probably not, but it will be a fascinating watch. Kaiju No. 8, the next major high-profile shonen adaptation, dropped another trailer, and in it, they revealed the opening and ending artists, namely Yungblud and OneRepublic. For those of you who don't know, know they are major Western artists, especially OneRepublic. I have no idea how they got these people on board, but it's extremely cool that they did. But of course, anime fans, being the miserable neckbeards that they are, had a problem with it. Why is my Japanese anime hiring American artists? Said Kevin from Denver, Colorado. Make sure no one tells him how heavily the industry relies on overseas freelancers. He might explode. The show itself looks fantastic for the most part. The kaijus are 2D and Shinji Kimura's art direction is nothing short of spectacular. As for Tetsuya Nishio's character designs, well, now, normally, animation discourse on Twitter is moronic. Jujutsukaisen Season 2 has bad character designs? No, you are blind. Naruto vs. Pain is badly animated? No, you don't quite understand what animation is. Anime Twitter isn't the smartest, but I can't help but agree with their take on Nishio's designs for this show. I can't say I'm a fan. I like a few. She looks great, but I'm not a fan of the overall approach. The protagonist looks weird. Also, there's a mismatch between the intricate art direction and the somewhat cartoonish designs. Again, it is my opinion. Whether you like a design or not is entirely up to you. Crunchyroll Awards occurred, and I don't really have a problem with the winners, since they are selected by the fans, and anime fans aren't the brightest. It's those pesky nominations that bother me, since they are put forward by alleged industry veterans. A panel of experts collectively came to the conclusion that Heavenly Delusion didn't deserve to be nominated for the Best Animation category. That's a bit hard to stomach. Kinda random, but I need to talk about the new Attack on Titan Blu-ray cover. It goes so incredibly hard. Anime key visuals are usually limited to a basic everybody's there look, but every once in a while we get these works of art. I don't know if it's intentional, probably not, but I love the way it contrasts the first key visual. In it, Eren was at the bottom of the screen, standing tall, but in the last one, he's atop a grotesque mountain of corpses, clearly broken down. Also, the colors went from that bright orange and red to this sickening grey, as if the life has been drained out of it, which is a perfect metaphor for Eren. It really is over, huh? Still hasn't fully sunk in.
Who you gonna call?
I didn't watch or read much this week as per usual, but there is something I want to talk about. Summer Ghost, a short film directed by Laundra. I loved it. In a mere 40 minutes, it managed to tell a compelling story and look really pretty while it was at it. It deals with some heavy themes and does so fairly competently. I checked out an interview with director, unit director, character designer, chief art director, chief director of photography, color designer, original planner, and color script maker, Laundra. He said the animation process took a year and he prioritized individual illustrations. Although the movie did have some impressive cuts of animation, I'd definitely recommend it. And that just about does it. Liked the video? Check out this other bit of content on screen. Like and subscribe, and until next time.